Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my 1 to 99 crafting quick guide. In this guide it won't have every single method that you can use to train crafting. This is just how I'd personally do it 1 to 99 if I was doing it myself. In the description below I have timestamps for this guide. There is section 1, which is a profitable way to get 99 crafting that takes longer, and then section 2 is a fast but expensive way to get 99 crafting. At the end I speak about these two methods and give the pros and cons of both and how you can look at a time efficiency standpoint on which one you should do. There will also be the link to the full guide that I've made in the description, so if you want to know all the useful items and things like that, you will want to check out the full guide in the description. Anyway, enough chatting, let's get into this guide. So this is section 1 and this is the cheap and profitable way of getting 1 to 99 crafting. Levels 1 to 27 you want to do bowstrings. You want to make 649 bowstrings for level 27 and this should take you around 30 to 40 minutes. You'll have to do this on a spinning wheel, so you can either do it in Sears Village or Lumbridge. From levels 27 to 34 you want to make emerald rings. You should do this on a portable forge because it's right next to the bank and it does really speed up the process. You need to make 191 rings for level 34. This should take around 15 to 20 minutes. From levels 34 to 56 you should make ruby rings using a portable forge. You will need to make 2,341 for level 56. This should take you around 2.5 to 3 hours. These ruby rings are 50 to 60k experience an hour. Levels 56 to 59, using a portable forge you should make diamond necklaces. You need to make 710 for level 59. This should take around 50 to 60 minutes and these are 60 to 80k experience an hour. From levels 59 to 76 you can make decorated mining urns. With all the new urn updates, urns are better than they ever have been before. You would need to make 10,417 mining urns for level 76. This should take you around 14 to 16 hours. This is 60 to 75,000 experience an hour and around 2 mil GP an hour in profit. This means in this time you should be able to make around 30 mil just getting to level 76 crafting. Remember to also always use a portable crafter. Once you hit level 76, it starts on the really good decorated urns that you can make. These decorated urns are as follows. You have fishing and woodcutting at level 76. You unlock rune crafting at 77, hunter at 79, cooking at 81, divination at 82 and farming at 84. Obviously the higher up you go the more experience they're going to give, but that doesn't mean that they're going to be better than other ones to do. They only give you a little bit more experience and you should always check which one makes you the most money. So for instance, if you buy one of every single of the urns and you see which one you bought was the most expensive, that's the one you're going to want to make at that time. You should probably do this every single day just to make sure you're making the right thing. You don't want to just go make farming urns at 84 because you can, because the hunter urns may be way better than the farming urns at that time. But overall, if you're just alternating these urns, you should make around 80k to 90k for level 99. These 80k to 90k urns should be around 120 to 135 hours. You should be getting around 75 to 110k experience an hour depending on your boosts and which urn you're doing. This also gives you 2 to 3 mil GP an hour depending on how good the urn you are doing is at that current time. You're going to make tons and tons of money during this time. You're going to make between, 250 to 300 mil. I know it's going to take a while, but it's definitely worth it if you're just doing it for some AFKing and some money. Now moving on to the faster way of leveling. From levels 1 to 20, I'd do bowstrings still because they are pretty quick for the first 20 levels. You need to make 298 for level 20 and this should take around 15 to 20 minutes. You can't use any portable for this. You need to go to the Lumbridge Castle or Sears Village. From levels 20 to 27 you can cut sapphires. You need to cut 96 sapphires for level 27. This should take 1 to 2 minutes and they will cost you around 70 to 80k GP. Cutting gems is definitely the fastest way of leveling. It can be quite expensive, so I will give an alternative later on, but cutting gems is going to be the super duper fast way. Remember to use a portable crafter in order to get a 5% chance to save the gem you're cutting, and for a 10% experience boost which will be calculated on every single one of these. From levels 27 to 34 you want to cut emeralds on a portable crafter. You're going to need to cut 143 for level 34. This will take around 2 minutes and cost around 120 to 130k GP. From levels 34 to 43 you want to cut rubies on a portable crafter. You'll need to cut 323 for level 43. This should take around 5 minutes and cost 450 to 475,000 GP. Like I said, cutting gems is super duper fast experience. From levels 43 to 55, you want to cut diamonds on a portable crafter. You will need to cut 984 of these for level 55. This should take around 15 minutes and cost 2 to 2.5 million GP. At levels 55 plus, you can start cutting dragon stones. Make sure you definitely use a portable crafter here because the saving and the experience bonus is really important. You need to cut 1590 dragon stones for level 64. This should take you 20 to 25 minutes and cost 5 to 5.5 million GP. I'll speak about the dragon hide method you could do at level 64 onwards after this, but if you did really want to go for 99 cutting dragon stones, it's going to be 83,488 dragon stones for 99. This would take you between 19 and 20 hours. It would also cost around 270 to 320 million GP. But remember, this would be halved on double experience weekend. Cutting dragon stones is 550 to 650,000 experience an hour, which is really fast. The only problem with dragon stones is they have a 500 buy limit. This means it's going to take ages to get a huge stock of dragon stones. As you can cut 4,500 in an hour, you're going to need to do so many buy limits to even get an hour's worth of supply. But if you have the patience and you have the time to buy it over time, 500 every 4 hours, this is a very good way to get 99. But with the dragon hide and stuff, you can buy so much more dragon hide every single hour. It makes it much easier to do, especially on double experience weekend. Anyway, moving on to the next method. Levels 64 to 72, if you're not going to do dragon stones all the way to 99, you can do green D-hide shields. Green D-hide shields are 350 to 425,000 experience an hour. Remember to use a portable crafter and buy the Scroll of Dexterity from Dungeoneering. The Scroll of Dexterity will save you quite a lot of leather, which will then save you money in the long run. You will need to make 1,805 for level 72. This should take you around 60 to 70 minutes, and these would cost around 7 to 7.5 mil GP to get to 72. From levels 72 to 78, you could do blue dragonhide shields. These are 475 to 550k experience an hour. You'll need to make 2,370 of these for level 78. These should take around 80 to 90 minutes and cost around 10 to 11 million GP to get to 78. From levels 78 to 85, you can do red dragonhide shields. These are around 525 to 600k experience an hour. You will have to make 4,748 for level 85. This should take around 2.5 to 3 hours. This will also cost you around 28 to 32 million GP. Again, make sure you're using a portable crafter and a Dungeoneering scroll. From levels 85 to 99, you can do black dragonhide shields. These are 550 to 650k experience an hour and very close to what dragon stones are when you cut them. You will need to make 25,835 for level 99. This should take you around 14 to 15 hours and cost around 175 to 225 million GP. Personally, I'd do this over cutting dragon stones just because of how the buy limits are. The dragon stones probably work out to be a little tiny bit cheaper and a little tiny bit faster, but all in all, I'd just rather buy 25,000 dragon leather and do these. Make sure you use your portable crafter and your Dungeoneering scroll to maximise the GP per experience and minimise as much cost as possible. Ending the video with the total cost. For the slow method that is profitable, you make around 260 to 330 million GP in profit. But the drawback is that it takes 140 to 155 hours to get 99. On the other hand, if you're using the fast and expensive method, it's going to cost you 250 to 325 million GP, and that is all loss. But it only takes you 20 to 25 hours to get 99 from level 1. So you do save around 125 hours on the fast method. But when you think about it, instead of making 260 mil, you're losing 250 mil. Which means the difference between these two methods is 500 million GP. So if you can make over that 500 million GP in those 120 hours, you're going to be better off doing the fast and expensive method. If you make at least 4 mil GP an hour, you make up for that 500 mil in losses. So say you go do some bossing or you do some PVM or camp some monster over and over like Abyssal Demons or something like that. If you can make 4 million GP an hour and get all of that experience that you would be getting while making that money, you're better off doing the fast and expensive method, because not only are you going to get 99 crafting, you're going to get loads of experience in other skills while making that money back. But if you can't make the 4 mil GP an hour and you're happy with the 2 to 3 mil GP an hour that you would make doing the slow and profitable method, then go ahead and do the slow and profitable method. I know a lot of skillers and 10 HP pures and stuff would opt to do the slow but profitable method rather than the fast and expensive method, because especially on something like a skiller, 4 mil GP an hour is actually kind of hard to do. Thanks for watching, give it a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you're new for future content all related to RuneScape 3. Goblin Slayers is my clan. If you fancy joining that, give me a message in game. Feel free to join my friends chat Maikeru. The Discord link will be in the description if you fancy joining there, and the Twitter link will be in the description if you want to follow me there as well. And until next time, see ya.